give it a break here as the teams quickly are warming up for the second half. Let's take a look at, in fact, where these teams have gone up until this day. Since we last saw the Westfield contest on the 10th of February, they have gone on to win 3 more games. That would have been 57-43 at Chicopee Comp. 57-49, a big win in the rematch at Amherst that they had lost earlier in the season. The last time, or the first time those teams met on the 31st of January, Amherst beat them 67-56, and that was right here in Longmeadow. To then go into the house of the Lady Hurricanes and beat them 57-49. Quite a, end of season turnaround for Longmeadow, and the rematch of the game at Agawam after beating them here at home. You saw that on February 3rd right here on Media One Television. They played them again on the 21st of February and beat them again 50-39. So here we go, second half. Change of directions in the second half. Teams will shoot in front of their home bench. And the long shot there by Unjin, no good. And the ball will turn over to the Chicopee Pacers. 38-28 to open up the second half. Longmeadow scoring 13 first quarter points, 25 second quarter points. And for Chicopee, 7 first quarter points, 21 second quarter points. Now it's interesting, that shot right there, or the no shot, if we were going the other way, you would have seen Longmeadow take that shot right off the inbound. One touch and up. Chicopee, hesitant. Three-pointer, overshot. And here come the Pacers. Katie Sear, 3 personal fouls on Sear already in the first half. 3-point basket. Again, nice touch passing. Unlucky for Unjin as she head fakes the defender, lets the momentum carry the defender out of bounds. Unjin goes up and it rattles out. Pugh to inbound. Hurwitz on the floor, as is Jelinas. On the baseline, called out of bounds. Her foot was out. Out. Chicopee trails by 7. Longmeadow yet to score in the second half. 38-31. A lot of commotion. Jump ball to call. And it will be Longmeadow ball. Interesting what goes on in the locker room during halftime for the Pacers to come out on fire. Three-point basket, so finally answering the call in the second half. Launching that shot, Brittany Taylor. Dana Pugh chasing down this one. Comes in from out of bounds. Almost had a chance. Jelinas had her hand on it. And here, surprisingly, there's no call as number 30 comes down the basket, kind of using her forearm as a shield. And then, Ashley Dion commits the foul. I'm sure that was a frustration foul. I don't know if she was thinking, maybe she felt she was shielding off Dana Pugh with her forearm and should have drawn a foul. And then out of frustration, committed the foul as in almost just checking to see if the ref's whistle worked. Ref's whistle worked. Say that 3 times real fast. Unjin off the right side. Pugh fighting for it in the corner. Pacer basketball. Northrup hustling back. Looks like the same crew on the floor to start the second half as with the first, with the exception of Tegan Northrup being in for Katie Deary. Chicopee substitute Shannon O'Neill in the game. And speaking of Katie Deary, she comes in now for Dana Pugh. Lancer ball, they'll go the distance. Some confusion by the Pacers as they hustle their defense back, which will now be their offense. Into the game for Chicopee, number 32, Nicole Parento. Short of the mark. Offensive rebound and good. Parento. Nicole Parento. Jen Tenzar causing fits for Katie Deary and forcing the turnover. Traveling, yeah, you can see the extra steps there by Tenzar. Jill Sakurka into the game for Longmeadow. Chicopee has come into the second half with a whole new attitude. And Dawn Martin, who was a power to close the first half for Chicopee, is back in the game now, replacing Nicole Parento. Nice drop shot there. Nice arcing shot, in fact, for Tegan Northrup. And the ball will stay with Chicopee. Sakurka and Deary breaking it up. But the Pacers, last touch by Longmeadow, Chicopee gets the ball back. To 35, Longmeadow. And Chicopee will get another chance. Timeout, Longmeadow. So postseason play, as you watch this game here unfold, know that on Saturday, I want to say the 24th, Saturday the 26th is when the MIAA will sit down and break down the seedings for the upcoming tournament games. No, Saturday the 25th. I think I'm right with that. Yeah, today, Saturday the 25th, confirmed that. Flip through the calendar just a little bit. Thursday the 23rd of February, senior day here at Longmeadow High School. 4 members of the class of 2012 make up the girls' varsity squad. And I see already one of them is on the floor. Katie Deary, number 13, will graduate in June, as will number 5, Haley Northrup. Number 11, Erica Unjin, is out there as well. She's a senior. She'll be done this year. Fouled against number 23 for Chicopee, Jen Tenzar. Erica Unjin shooting 2. Media One television coverage of Western Mass High School athletics, and we are inside a 3-set here on Longmeadow Community Television as we've taken you back a little bit to look at some contests here. Longmeadow playing host to 3 teams. The Brownies of Agawam. We followed that up with the Westfield Bombers, both games in which they were victorious. And now we are trying to finish out the hat trick with another win on senior night, February 23rd, as Longmeadow plays host to the Chicopee Pacers. They have a 44-35 lead now in the third quarter. Unjin hitting 1 of her 2 from the line to give her team a lead by 9, which has just been sliced into a little bit after that shot by Brittany Taylor. Called that for a foul. Looked like he just had her hand on the ball. And I'm not really biased one way or the other. I question whether that was actually a hold. Substitutions, 11 and 33 for Chicopee. That's Maggie Willette and Amira Jones. And I noticed Jen Hurwitz returning for Longmeadow. 0 for 2, but the offensive rebound. So now from three-point land, making up for that, Erica Unjin. Turnover to Longmeadow. (47-38). Overthrown. Last touch by Longmeadow. Chicopee ball. Katie Sear backing it across the line with Tegan Northrup on her back. That'll be called a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Chicopee Pacers. Broken up by Hurwitz. Stepping in, airing it out, and no good. The shot by Ashley Dion. Hurwitz bounce passes it down low, and a nice controlled basket by Jill Sekurka. It's good that she didn't panic. And that's the end of the third quarter, with Longmeadow hanging on to their lead. In fact, extending it up by 11. 49-38 as we go into the final 8 minutes of the game. And just that quick, add another 2. 51-38. you know, it's interesting watching the style of Ashley Dion. She does have a tendency to get that forearm out. Katie Deary, 53-38. Stolen away. Look at that, taken right out of the arms as she now goes, almost coast to coast. 75% of the way was Jen Hurwitz before bouncing it down low to Jill Sekurka, who missed the shot. But then on the offensive rebound, jump ball would be the call. Now this is interesting. I thought the last jump ball went to. I'll hold my thought. Thought the last jump ball, Sekurka for two. Thought the last jump ball went to Chicopee. However, when they inbounded to start the fourth quarter, that would have been the possession going back to Longmeadow and now back to Chicopee. So, anyway, calling that foul against Haley Northrup. Jen Tenzar will shoot two. And again, the next tie-up will go to Longmeadow. That ball touched on as they tried to go deep across court. Took some of that zip off of it, falling into the hands of Brittany Taylor. Foul before the shot against Jen Hurwitz. Pacers in from the baseline. Intercepted by Hurwitz. And again, off the touch pass. Good continuation by Longmeadow. Unlucky that time, trying to finish Emily Martin. And quickly in transition, the spin move before kicking it out and then into the corner. The Chicopee Pacers trying to regain some of the momentum that they picked up the second half with. They came very strong out of the halftime break. $55-40 is your score, by the way. Rattles around, unlucky, comes off the front of the rim, although muscling the rebound and putting it back. We talked a lot about the efforts of Dawn Martin, and she shows it again. Can't tell from the stat sheet available where she falls on the class rankings. That's a three-point basket for Longmeadow. But if Martin's still got some time left, the Pacers can be happy to have her. Trading three-pointers in both directions. And that's obviously a timeout. Couldn't tell who it was credited to. Believe it or not, I think it was Longmeadow. That while they are trading baskets in both directions, I think the coach would like to see a few more stops by the Lady Lancers. So this game turning out to be a good one. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first. No, these teams did meet one other time in the season, back on the 29th of December. And it was a win on the road for Longmeadow, 59-38. Nice job. Way to stay with it, Zoe Ochoa. Hurwitz. That's a sign of athletic ability to be sitting there almost arching your back limbo style, and then somehow she was able to spin out of it, get off the baseline, get a couple dribbles in, pass off to Pugh, brought the ball up the court, and now some back and forth. Way to chase down your rebound. I don't care that you missed the basket. Just the hustle to follow your shot. Emily Martin, a little back and forth with Simone Jalinas, and the ball stays in the hands of the Lady Lancers. Pugh inbounding from the baseline. Comes in quick to Jalinas, who can't hold it and will probably get called for the hack. Yes, indeed. Personal foul against Simone Jalinas. Pacers go the length of the court. Longmeadow has switched to the zone, and from way outside, Brittany Taylor. Simone Jalinas. Interesting running style, Simone. But I'm sorry, I could be a little overcritical. I was a sprinter, so I guess I'm always kind of looking for that form. You don't have to have that style. You're doing just fine the way you are. Nice little drop there. Sarah Gardner. No, let me check the numbers. That could be Jen Tenzar. Is that 23 at the line? Yeah, she makes it look easy. Drives in, hooks out. Unlucky that time for Jalinas. Hits the back of the iron. The heel. Jalinas again, taking away the lane, scrambling. But she kind of got beat there on the zone defense. And that's a timeout this time for Chicopee. Converting the basket, but still taking a chance to talk things out. Because the fact is, down the stretch, they got a chance. They're looking pretty good. Media One television coverage of Western Mass High School athletics. The difference is 9, as you see here. Again, we are in the fourth quarter of play. Longmeadow Lancers on senior night, February 23rd, 2012, hosting the Chicopee Pacers. Just 2 days before the MIAA sits down to build the brackets of who's who and what's what for this year's playoffs. Division I girls will not see their first game until the 1st of March. I actually anticipate, depending upon games in the outlook tonight, that Longmeadow will likely find themselves in a game and a seasonal rematch against West Springfield. They did meet the West Side Terriers earlier this season. It was a home loss on January 5th in overtime, 65-61. For Longmeadow, West Springfield and Central, 2 of the Division I teams that they will only meet once on the season. Holyoke, another Division I team, they played twice, losing 58-41 and 74-47. And that's a turnover to Chicopee. You know, Chicopee in the second half has been like the Tide. They've come in like a rush, and then they kind of lay back. I don't want to say passively, but if we take a look at this game winding down in the fourth quarter, there's a good chance that Chicopee is going to have one more really good rush. 63-54. More substitutions into the game. Katie Deary has returned for Longmeadow.
Woo! Go, Robin! My Jen!
Nice shot right there. That's going to be a Longmeadow timeout off the nice little pop shot there by Nicole Parento. You can find rebroadcast of this game online at Media One Television. There you'll find the link to YouTube, Media One Television on Facebook. I should throw that in. M1 TV. You'll find the YouTube footage there, and then you can take that link and drag it, drop it, copy it, paste it, do whatever you like, share it with your friends. No call. It's like, you know, I almost wonder if she wanted the foul. She kind of had her hands up, Jen Tenzar for Chicopee, like she didn't really want to go there. Some excitement in the fan stands here where our cameraman is set up. We're inside of 55 seconds to play. It is 63-56. And they're shaking things up in the stands a little bit. So if you see a little wiggle in the camera, it's the Chicopee fans getting excited as their team closes the gap a little bit. Making the bleachers wiggle. Cameras doing the same thing. All right, so that's the game now. In the final seconds, Chicopee's going to do as quickly as they can, try to put Longmeadow on the line and make them win this one outright from the free throw line. I almost wonder if Longmeadow is going to get a chance to get another field goal off for the rest of this game. Chicopee with fouls to give, 46 seconds left. Ooh, nice way to catch an elbow. All right, so that field goal went up. And a foul. (23-23). Tenzar committing the foul to send Hurwitz to the line. Shooting, no, still time. Before Longmeadow's in the bonus. He's close to fouling out, and now 1-1 is a factor. Dana Pugh at the line. Shooting 1-1. Rolls out, rebound, Chicopee. Cross court. Time is running out. Got to take that shot off the glass. No good. Pacer rebound. No. Longmeadow and the foul. The foul will be called against Maggie Willette. And that will send Haley Northrup to the line, again shooting 1-1. Hits the first, misses the second, 20 seconds left. Shot clock not a factor. In the corner for three, and it counts. 60-64 is your score. And this time it'll be Katie Deary going to the line. Off the foul by Ashley Dion of Chicopee. Chicopee substitutes. Brianna Lawler, Shannon O'Neill, 41 and 42 respectively.
Good job, Don.
And I think Deary, Katie Deary, shooting 1 and 1 at the line. Off the back of the iron. Fouled once again. This time the foul's called on Shannon O'Neill. And this time Deary could be shooting 2 shots. (65-60). Oh, unlucky, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This game is over. Down the stretch, Chicopee Pacers make it look good for the score sheet, but it was pretty much all Longmeadow Lancers basketball here from D'Agostino Gymnasium in Longmeadow, Massachusetts. Again, come Saturday, just 2 days away from this game on the 25th of February, it'll be selection day for the MIAA tournament, and it's my early prediction that Longmeadow will find themselves on the road against West Springfield. And we're going to cover that game and have it for you right here on Longmeadow Community Television. I want to thank you all for watching up and down the Comcast network. Again, remember Media One Television on Facebook, where you'll find the YouTube video link. You can drag and drop and do what you please. And with that being said, I am Scott Harris for Media One Television. As always, a pleasure. Look forward to getting together and doing this again with you real soon. Until the next time.